See you tomorrow.
The process is usually the same. They usually do one of two things. They tell you, oh, well, you know what? We've just written this new scene, and we need X, Y, and Z. So there's your criteria. You know, you have directives. Or sometimes they'll already have temp music where the tempo really works, the feeling of the song works, but the song is, just overplayed. Or a lot of it is right, but they want something new and fresh. And so there's a criteria, and then there's like your mode of inspiration. Ingeniously, the writers and the director chose a different overarching thing for this one, which was in a much more happier place. I feel like they were smart. They sort of predicted that, like, this is where the world will be right now, right there, right now at this moment. Like, the internet has been responsible for so much connectivity with us as a species, humanity. But at the same time, with all of the connectivity, there's a lot of great things you see, and then there's like a lot of shock. And I think people are just becoming desensitized at this point. You know what I mean? One day, there's a train off the track. Next week there's another train off the track. Like, it's like weird, like all these things. But again, you're dealing with math, right? So you're dealing with 7 billion people, so things are bound to go wrong. But what about like the happier side of things? And I think people have just become so desensitized to all the tragedies and travesties that, like, us as a species, we needed to go to a lighter place. And I think these guys ingeniously sort of predicted that that's where this would go, and they actually used Gru, the guy who was least likely, if you look in your yearbooks, to ever be happy about something. And they chose him to be like sort of like the main guy with a really good mood and attitude. And I was just so happy to, pun intended, to express that for him. It's just really been cool because, like, you wouldn't think that would work, but it kind of did. Those guys are super genius, and I was just so lucky to be, a sticker on that rocket ship.